Akuma stands as one of the most fearsome figures in the Street Fighter universe, embodying the essence of a nomadic kung fu warrior with an insatiable thirst for power. His aura of dark chi and relentless determination to surpass all fighters cast a shroud of mystery around him as he engages in intense battles with the finest world warriors. Despite his enduring popularity in the gaming realm, much of Akuma's enigmatic past remains veiled. What might these revelations unveil about the true nature of this formidable fighter? Without further ado, let me welcome you to the Street Fighterverse. Akuma's journey from his inception at Capcom to becoming the formidable warrior known for his Gohadouken throwing prowess has been veiled in secrecy. Unraveling his past reveals his evolution from a novice fighter to the iconic figure he is today, requiring fans to piece together the enigmatic puzzle of his origins. Akuma's enigma extends beyond his origin story. He has made elusive cameo appearances and embarked on unconventional adventures that remain hidden in the depths of his character's history, like for example in this interesting fact from the Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter video game. In an unexpected clash of worlds, the lone wolf Akuma and the zealous supervillain Apocalypse are thrust together like an oddball sitcom duo. With seemingly nothing in common, they're faced with an unlikely partnership when Apocalypse bestows upon Akuma the gift of formidable cybernetic upgrades, morphing him into the fearsome Cyber Akuma. The advocate of Darwinism recruits Akuma to be his herald of death, complete with snazzy robot power-ups, a trope as familiar as it is unexpected. This unique alliance unfolds in Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, as Cyber Akuma emerges as Apocalypse's horseman of death. Infused with technological might, Akuma's rocket arm and jetpack turn him into an even deadlier adversary, uniting Marvel's heroes and Street Fighter's world warriors in a battle against the enhanced menace. For when the already fearsome Akuma gains cybernetic supremacy, the stakes skyrocket, and the clash becomes a collision of worlds unlike any other. This iconic fact about Akuma is engraved in the back of his signature finishing pose. In the world of Street Fighter, Akuma's presence is simply unforgettable. That jet black gi, the blazing red hair, and those imposing prayer beads combine to create a visually striking character that has captivated a dedicated fanbase. Yet, among all these iconic elements, there's one that takes the spotlight: the crimson kanji adorning Akuma's back. From victorious poses to the aftermath of his infamous Raging Demon move, this symbol has etched itself into a Street Fighter lore. It's not just an embellishment, it's an integral part of Akuma's essence. So what's the story behind this kanji? The Japanese kanji in question is ten, signifying heaven, an intriguing choice for a character with such an ominous aura, right? But there's a twist. This very same kanji can also be interpreted as beyond human. Now, isn't that a perfect fit for the legendary martial artist who straddles the line between the mortal realm and something far more extraordinary? When Akuma wants to challenge himself, he doesn't care if the challenge is either in heaven or hell. Like for example in this next amazing fact, Akuma's relentless drive is singular, to reign as the ultimate force. But what if that fiery quest hit an unexpected roadblock, a shortage of adversaries? Would contentment settle as he claims the zenith? Could he embrace a life of serenity? Well, buckle up because his answer is a curveball. In the crossover clash of 2003, SNK vs. Capcom SVC Chaos, Akuma's tale takes a jaw-dropping twist. With Earth's challengers conquered, he charts a course skyward, eyes set on the divine. Picture this, there's God engrossed in TV. What does Akuma do? He challenges the Almighty to a celestial brawl, an audacious punch-up with an eternity on the line. As the scene fades, the ultimate showdown looms, defying expectations and leaving us hooked. Did you guys know that there is a big robotic version of Akuma? In the vibrant universe of Street Fighter, Akuma's presence transcends, making appearances in a plethora of Capcom games. But imagine this, a mecha-centered combat game, Cyberbot's Full Metal Madness, where Akuma's stature could be overshadowed. An improbable cameo, right? Wrong. Capcom, the masterminds, refused to be stumped. In a stunning twist, they unleashed a colossal solution. Behold the birth of a titanic robotic Akuma. Picture it, this exclusive Japanese mech-fest, Sega Saturn 1997 port. And there, cloaked in secrecy, emerges Zero Goki. Behold the colossal amalgamation of Akuma's might in mechanical form. His signature moves, a symphony of power, raining down on skyscraper-sized mechs. Whether as human or as a machine, Akuma's dominion knows no bounds, forever reigning supreme on the battlefield. In this fact, let's just say that Akuma goes a bit insane. In Akuma's relentless global odyssey, fighters deemed worthy are his quarry. But here's the twist. His definition of worthy isn't just human, it stretches to the animal realm. Akuma's once socked a bear square in the face. Not your everyday sparring partner, right? Enter the tale of Ryu Final, the manga titan, A young Ryu craves the Ansatsuken art, seeking none other than Master Goken as his mentor. But this martial sage isn't your average sensei. Imagine Ryu facing off against a bear, a showdown destined to be a lopsided beatdown. And then, in a flash of pure awe, Akuma steps in, driving his fist through the bear's mug, unveiling the might of the Satsui no Hado. This moment etches itself into Ryu's memory, a legendary bear punch igniting an indelible connection. Ryu and Akuma's paths would part, but the power-packed punch would forever reverberate in the world's warrior's journey. I mean, isn't everything about Akuma evil and crazy? Check this other fact out. It might change your mind about him a bit. Akuma, the battlefield's malevolent maestro, the Satsui no Hado's relentless wielder, an embodiment of demise. His name resonates with awe, his power unmatched, etching his place as Street Fighter's legendary juggernaut. Challenge him, meet only defeat. But hold on tight because there's a twist even for the almighty Akuma. Behold the unconquerable selfie. Picture this, Ultra Street Fighter 4's Elena, the vivacious capoeira marvel from Kenya. Her ending unveils a worldwide journey of battles and bonds, where foes turn into friends. In a world with Montage, Elena's arm in arm with Blanca and El Fuerte. But here's the piece of Resistencia, a shot with Akuma. Yes, the same Akuma peace sign and all, captured in a selfie. Who'd have thought? The devil succumbs to the selfie trend. Akuma has pushed the boundaries of his power, and the boundaries in his traditional appearances. In Street Fighter 2, the animated movie, even though in this movie is more surrounded by the main protagonists Ryu and Ken, and the main antagonist M. Bison, Akuma has managed to be in the backgrounds of the cities of Calcutta, sitting in front of a wall, most likely as a spectator to the fight Dalsum and Honda had. In animated Street Fighter 2 V series, he is also seen multiple times on different places and occasions. Akuma also appears in the arcade versions of Street Fighter, the movie, as a regular character. He also appears in the console versions of Street Fighter, the movie, as a secret boss who can be selected via a cheat code. In South Park, Imagination Land Episode 2, Butters wakes up to find his mother and father at his bedside, having cooked him breakfast. Butters explains about his weird dream of Imagination Land, only to find out that he was only hallucinating with his eyes closed. He wakes up in Imagination Land, having passed out and wet himself, and becomes sad that his parents are never gentle to him. The evil side of Imagination Land breaks through the barrier and charges at the residents of the good side. The terrorists proclaim Allah, but are killed in seconds by one of the creatures. The mayor of Imagination Land is then badly injured by Alien, and Butters is pursued by Predator and stormtroopers. In the background, we see a glimpse of Akuma as he is gathered with the other evil side members as they are having a discussion of who is the evilest of all. Akuma has also appeared in other gaming franchises as well. Akuma, along with Ryu, both made appearances in Capcom and CyberConnect 2's collaborative beat-em-up title Asura's Wrath. Akuma appears as a DLC-only character with his own fleshed-out episode, titled The Strongest vs. the Angriest. Much like Ryu's episode, it uses the Super Street Fighter 4 engine while shifting to the traditional battle system for the second half. The story picks up after Ryu's episode, where Akuma suddenly appears. To prevent distractions, Akuma immediately executes the Demon Armageddon on Ryu, but instead of piercing him, he launches him so hard it forces Ryu through a wormhole back to his original timeline. When Akuma learns of Asura's name, he reveals himself to be familiar with the deity's background as a being of wrath and challenges him. Akuma retains his move from Super Street Fighter 4 and switches ultras between matches. The wrath of the raging demon can be countered through a quick time event. At the end of the first half, he transforms into Oni. At the end of the battle, Asura and Akuma, reverting from Oni somehow, continue to fight, with the fight apparently lasting for 500 years. In the time skip, both fighters are still facing each other in a standstill and have turned to stone with developing moss. Eventually, both statues begin to move at last, finally finish the fight, ending in a cliffhanger. In Capcom vs SNK 2, Akuma appears as a boss. He is shown on a roof in Osaka, fighting Rugal. If it's normal Akuma, he will appear by himself, wondering who emitted a great war cry. Akuma then deduces that it was the player's character, team, and proceeds to challenge them directly. When he is defeated, he states that he will never give up, and then says that a real challenger has appeared at last, which is none other than Rugal himself, and the two proceed to battle at once. If he is the one speaking to Rugal on the roof, he states that he will remember Rugal's name and performs the Shungoku Satsu on Rugal. However, Rugal then grabs Akuma by the chest, commenting on how much the Satsui no Hado impressed him, and forcibly gives the Orochi power to Akuma before his death. He will then transform into Shin Akuma, also known as God Akuma in this game, due to the different kanji that appears on his back. If defeated, he is left clinging to life until black entities revive him and take him away, ordering him to go on and become stronger. However, if Rugal is the one speaking to Akuma, he states that he enjoyed the Satsui no Hado and comments that Akuma is not worthy of it. Deciding that it requires a new possessor, he then kills Akuma outright and absorbs his Satsui no Hado to become Ultimate Rugal. However, Akuma takes possession of Rugal's body, and as his mind isn't strong enough to contain his power, he then disappears after Rugal's defeat, stating he has no name and is nothing and everything. If the game is cleared with Akuma, the following text scrolls. Though he has beaten the evil powers, Akuma isn't satisfied. He is not satisfied by power, energy, or victories. Nobody can realize what Akuma longs for. And there you have it, folks. Hope you enjoyed all of these interesting facts about Akuma. Which one of these is your favorite? Let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on new theories and info. Thank you for watching. This has been your Street Fighter host. Welcome to the center stage. Discord server. There you can talk with us, chat about current events going on in Street Fighter, information, theories, and lore. We'll leave the link in the description box below. We want to thank everyone for tuning in and becoming part of this Street Fighter community. We want to thank you for your positive comments towards our channel because it only habilitates us to grow even more. From the Street Fighterverse crew, we thank you.